Hi guys, I'm long out in the woods here doing some new trails. There's been a lot of snow and I have to create some trails that are longer for the later in the season. And I have to do that just before there is too much snow, because if there is a meter of snow, it's very hard to make them, and then the ground under it will be, or the snow under it will always be quite soft, and the trails won't hold throughout the whole season. So I've been out here a while now, and I want a cup of coffee. And exactly here there is not a single birch tree. And you've seen most of my films. I rely on birch bark to use my fire steel usually. But you have these situations that even that is not available. The only other option that I see right here, which is simple, there are other options, but that's actually, there is some old man's beard hanging from trees here. And it works great in summer when it's dry, but in winter it's actually quite dry. It's an arid situation most of the time, so that should work. So I'm going to collect a few bits of old man's beard and see if that will catch a spark. So, find some things to show you. And this is all really dry. If it breaks, it's okay. But it's really important to keep it dry as well. And these old man's beard, it takes moist on really fast. Also, you have to not have too much of that moss that's on it, on the sticks here. You see, that will keep a lot of moisture. So, but this will do. Got some more here. With this I should get a long way towards my cup of coffee. I'll try to sort it a bit so that I have a lot of thin, dry stuff. You see, you can never rely on anything to be here. I mean, quite often you don't see old man's beard either, but it's not so normal that there is not a single birch tree around. But then again, never say never. This is a bit of a thick one. This doesn't go nicely. And it's pretty nice if there are some small sticks already in the old man's beard. It will immediately start burning as well, if they are dry, of course, because the old man's beard itself burns out pretty quickly. I have to make a bit of a hole because I can't use the two metal wire things, because the ground is really hard. So what you need to do is to make a bit of a bed so that you don't have problems with the fire because of the snow. If you make it on top of the snow, you need quite a good bed, but it will sink. And I don't want that this is going to be just a fast cup of coffee. Later on, actually, I will show you, in another film I will show you a way to very simple make a fire hanging from a tree. I already had the suspended Crusader setup film, but this one is going to be slightly different, easier, just for fast cups of coffee. I just need a little bed here so that I don't have too much moist coming out. I only need a very little fire. This will probably do. Like that. Okay. So now, of course, everything hangs on if this is going to work. So that wasn't smart. Keep away as much snow as you can. Like that. It was already burning. That went really good. This was good and dry. But you have to keep in mind as well that you, quite often in the winter, you're having your fire in some sort of hole. That doesn't help the oxygen getting into your fire. And with these natural pieces of wood, you have to keep it fluffy because there is always moist in there. Stuff is falling from the scooter. But of course, if nothing can be found, I always have the cotton balls with me, of course. I mean, this is my survival backpack and I'm not going to take any chances there, but this was done with old man's beard and that's great. Well, we got a fire established. Found a nice pin, that piece of wood that I can use to suspend my pot from. A good thing with snow is there is always water, and also it's very easy to stick stuff in to hang your cup from. So I always have the attitude that I use as little as possible. This is enough for my coffee, don't need more, don't need a huge fire. That will do nicely. Using the Crusader cup holder in this case will do nicely. Probably bend a bit. That will do great. Of course I have to fill with snow because snow it's about 10 times more voluminous as snow as the water. So I will have to add some snow later on when it's melted. In the meanwhile, maybe I should give you a pen from the environment. It's a really nice area here. All these small marshes within forest. It's already getting dark a bit, so a lot of spruce trees here as well. That indicates it's pretty moist in summer here. Trying not to fall here, sorry. Right. Now you see my snow is already melted. I have to add some. There. Right. Now I've got enough water for my coffee. even these little fires, they give a lot of heat, and especially if they are in I mean, they're reflected from the snow. Snow is a great heat reflector, so if you have like a high end and high bit of snow there, you will get a lot of heat back. Of course it will slowly melt, but just a few dry sticks, dead sticks of wood, and you're getting warm again. And if you get coffee, you get alive again as well. I really had hoped to see some moose now, but no such luck yet. But I will get the moose for you on film one of these days. So my water is boiling. That only took a couple of minutes, maybe 4. And it's great to just take the time to do this. It's otherwise it's just work. It's pretty nice to have some fun while you're at it. And it probably sounds weird anyway, driving snowmobile and mushing and then calling it work and having to relax and so on. You see, I even had too much wood still. Still have enough left so that I could grill a sausage or something, but unfortunately I have not that with me. So guys, just going to enjoy my coffee and then I will go on home. It's getting dark now, and probably will be dark before I get home, but at least I got a really nice new segment of my trails done. And I got the opportunity to show you that Old Man's Beard works great in winter. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all in the next film, guys.